I am going to put my RAM mount for my tablet. I'm going to attach it to this Swamp Donkey overhead stereo. So what I did, I've already got the speaker out and I got it zip tied up because it's heavy. I don't want it falling down. I'm going to put the RAM mount right here so my tablet sits right up here out of the sun. All I got to do is glance up at it and everything should be nice. So I pulled the speaker, and what I'm going to do, this is the cutout that I used for the particle separator. So I'm going to trim this down so that it fits up like this, so it's an extra backer in here. And then I'll drill through the RAM mount through this into that, and I'm going to bolt everything together. That should give it some extra support behind it, just in case it's not heavy, it's not light either, but with this backer in there, that should give me extra strength, because this material is thick, so I shouldn't have any problems. So all right, let me go get this cut down and see what happens. Okay, so got that cut. Now this will go right up in the back here, sit up against that right there, nice. And then grab this. This is how ultimately this is a RAM mount with the slide out thing. I think it was like 30 bucks on Amazon. This piece was 20 and that piece was 10. So I mean, I'm in it for pretty cheap. So, and it's all, well, this is aluminum. If I was to do it over again, I think I would have got the plastic one of these just to save a little bit of weight. But so I'll have that. Now this will sit right up there. I'll bolt that in, wherever that lines up, and the the backer will be behind it. And now my tablet, that's all adjustable, sits right up there, and I have access to the radio, my switches, all that stuff, and this is completely up out of the way. So you're cruising, glance up, everything you want. And I mean, I guess it's all adjustable wherever you want it. You want it over there or whatever. Yeah, but this works out best for me. So all right, I'm gonna mark these holes here, get that lined up, and then like I said, see this, that thing springs out so the tablet's not going anywhere. I'm good to go. All right, let's get some holes marked. And okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the RAM mount. This is my backer piece. I'm going to set it on there. Excuse me. And I'm going to drill it now, so that way I know this bolt pattern, this hole pattern will line up with this, and I can put this anywhere, and then boom, they will go together. So that's what we're doing now. Just thought of this. Okay, things just got more complicated. I've decided, I got one of these on Amazon. This is a dual USB 3 with a voltmeter that you can turn on and turn off for the display in here. It is marine grade and all that good stuff. So this stereo is wired hot to the battery. That's how it came when I bought it. So to charge the tablet, which is going to be mounted up here, got the holes drilled for that, and the Wi-Fi backup camera, which is going to go up there, I'm going to run power. I'm going to put this right here because I got room. There's nothing back up in here. This is the stereo switch. Turn the stereo on. This is for the dome lights, and this is for, there's lights in the speakers too. So I got plenty of room in here, and I'll be able to see the voltmeter if I choose to turn it on. So I ended up taking the stereo out because I wanted to see how the wiring looked, that's all fine and dandy. Got that out. Now my main power and ground coming from the battery are right here. So I'm going to splice into this, wire this in, and pop that right in, right up there. So I've got all the electrical stuff I need. I just need to go to Lowe's and get a drill bit that'll put this in, and I want to get stainless steel hardware for this, and I'm going to put some caulk, some silicone in here, so that way that keeps everything waterproof, and this is supposed to be waterproof anyways. So that way everything, I got power up here, I can charge the tablet, I can power the backup camera, I can do all that at the same time. Okay, so let's go get some hardware and keep drilling holes. Okay. We're drilling holes there. I used 1/8, like a spade bit, and be easy. It's not the cleanest hole ever, but I went in with my utility knife and cleaned it up because I wanted it tight. So that'll go boom right there. So that'll sit up there. Now that's the power for the radio. Open that up, and then that right there, you can turn on the display, turn off the display. I guess we'll have to see when we get power to it. So boom, now I got a tablet charger and my rear view camera charger right there. So, and it is nice and tight in there with that 1/8, and then just open it up. Oh, whoa! All right, I guess I gotta go find where that went. So, okay, now I'm going to unhook the battery and tie into here to get power for this and see what we get. Okay, I got it. We are in. Let's see, right there. All right, there's our positive. That's got a 10 amp fuse on it. There's our negative, all that. And if you're not using these things, they got the solder in the middle and the heat shrink already on them, and they're awesome. I'd almost, if I had bigger ones, I don't like these. This is the way to go. It's waterproof, it's completely soldered in there, and they're solid. So, okay, so now I can get all this put back together. I can get and the other thing is this, on this connector, the one that I found after I went flying over there, is they got nice rubber boots on them. So I'm just gonna plug this, put that in, put it up to here like that. Plug it in, make sure everything's nice and cool. You just hit those with a heat gun, and they're good to go. I'll put everything in, screw it together, and then we will come back and finish this. Put the stereo back in, and we should be done. It's going pretty smooth. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we got that. Now I'm just gonna slide that. I put a little silicone on there. Line this right up. Boom. Right there. Okay. Oh, can you see in there? Yeah, right there. Now I'm just gonna put a washer and one of these, fiber locking nut on it. Tighten it up, and that should keep back to water sealed. All right, that's in. That's nice. Oh, I like that. That came out really good. I'm gonna tighten this up after I make sure everything works, just in case. If I gotta take that back off, it really isn't a big deal. All right, so I just gotta tighten this up, put the speaker back in, and then the rest of it's all external stuff. So here we go. Okay. Wow, pretty happy. There she is. I have one of those, like the silicone rubber screen protector thing that I ordered the wrong size. The original one I had, I thought it was too heavy, which actually the way this thing's mounted, I don't think it is. But she's all up in there. Okay, so now what I want to take it, tablet out, shoot, done, out of the way. Okay, back home. And then what I learned with this guy over here, it's got this switch on it. It'll tell you that's on and off. It has to be reading for it to charge, or to have power coming through. So if you don't want power coming through, you just turn it off, nothing. So let's see if I could do this with one hand. Come up in, slide her in. Okay, now whoa. All right, there's my backup camera app. Let me get out of that. All right, I can't do this with. Okay, there's home. Okay, boom. Want to turn on my navigation? So when you're driving, all you gotta do, you glance up, see where you're at, back home, and this is all my music, and this should be, got some glare in there. That should be, that'll end up being my backup camera, which I'm gonna hook up next. That'll be, and then these cords, this is a long one. I'm just gonna get a shorty and just stow them up there, so that way I got power. It's out of all the headroom, everything. There's a little bit of glare, but I can adjust. I just put it up there. And this thing, I don't know how I get. All right, I get back home that way. Yeah. So, all right, pretty happy. I like it quite a bit. Love it. All right, thanks for watching.